my brothers and sisters, good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
I extend a warm St. Martin's season's greetings to you, all of you, on this, for me, not a chilly, but a cold December day. From my wife, Marie-Louise, and from yours truly. Season greetings to all of you. To the USC board, and in particular, to your chairlady, Ms. Melissa Gomes, thank you so very much for inviting us to your first annual Christmas Gala dinner. It is wonderful to be here with you, and as Marie-Louise and I walked around the room when we arrived, it is really great to see a number of faces that we haven't seen for quite some time. It's about time some of you come back home. Yes, it is wonderful to be here with you this evening. It is good to be with my fellow St. Martiners and the friends from St. Martin. I see Mr. Herman Chingwilling and his partner here. So welcome to you too as well as you join us here as in this wonderful St. Martin setting, as well as Mr. Ron van der Veer. Congratulations. Special congratulations to the USC board, and primarily to Ms. Melissa Gomes with this wonderful initiative. And I want to thank you for all that you are doing towards the fostering of the unity among St. Martiners here in the Netherlands. It is my understanding that the theme for your Gala event is stronger ties, a stronger kingdom, and that you are paying special attention to the Kingdom Youth Parliament held on St. Martin earlier this year. Your theme is both timely and fitting in light of the fact that we are celebrating 200 years of the kingdom, and also given that we are on the eve of the 60th anniversary of the Kingdom Charter, which will be celebrated on Monday. As a result, I have prepared a few words to share with you. And in those few words, I did so considering the recent developments, and from that perspective, I have enough material to share with you and to talk about, to keep you entertained or bored, depends on how you want to put it, for the entire evening. However, given the purpose of the evening, I have limited my remarks to 3 main points within the theme, which I hope will inspire you. On the first level, stronger ties and a stronger kingdom requires interaction and connection. In that context, being here with you this evening reminds me of my student days in the Netherlands. And some of you are thinking, wow, that's a long time ago. For me, it seems like yesterday. When I first came to the Netherlands in 1979, some of you were not born, there were few St. Martiners living and studying in the Netherlands at the time. It was therefore always wonderful to connect and meet with persons from back home. You cannot imagine what it was like when you saw another St. Maarten back in those days. And here I am in a room full of you. Right? So, but by the mid-1980s, that had changed. And pockets of St. Maarteners were forming throughout the Netherlands. As a result, my brother Clayton and Marie-Louise, now my wife, and I organized a St. Maarten get-together at home, at my home in Tilburg, and friends came from all over the country to get together, fellowship, and share experiences with each other. It was a truly wonderful evening. On another occasion, I learned of another initiative in Arnhem from a younger generation of St. Maarteners in the Netherlands at the time. That is younger than I, but older than you. At least most of you. And I had not been invited and was quite interested to meet with them. Thus, I kind of invited myself, and for the record, that is not a habit of mine. It was clear that the number of St. Maarteners studying and living in the Netherlands were on the increase. And while we were seeking ways to keep connected, our ties and connection with this part of the kingdom and vice versa were also increasing. Today, almost 3 decades later, the USC is carrying on a tradition of bringing our people together and keeping us connected away from home amidst our interaction with this part of the kingdom. I applaud your individual and collective efforts and encourage you to keep on doing so. I say that because I believe that you cannot realize stronger ties and a stronger kingdom without securing strong connected parts, in this case, St. Maarten within the kingdom. On a second level, stronger ties and a stronger kingdom requires a deeper understanding and appreciation of each other, both as St. Maarteners and as respective citizens of the kingdom. I therefore trust that you, in keeping with our St. Maarten values of respect for self and for others, will not only be exemplary representatives of St. Maarten in the Netherlands, but that you will also serve as examples for addressing the challenges we face today within the kingdom. And while that may not be easy, I recommend that you have faith and draw from and build on the concept that a stronger kingdom must be about brothers and sisters being in it together as each other's keepers. That is in keeping with the iconic words of Her Majesty at the time, Wilhelmina, steunend op eigen kracht, doch met de wil elkander bij te staan. And what better time to promote and practice that idea of being your brothers and or sisters' keepers than during the Christmas season. On a third level, stronger ties and a stronger kingdom requires the further building of St. Maarten as a strong brother, country, and equal partner within the kingdom. The building of St. Maarten is a work in progress, and in the past 4 years since obtaining the status of country within the kingdom, we have made progress. But we have got much more work to do, and we need more people to continue the work. And who better to do so? And who better to do so? And who better to do so? And who better to do so than you? Thus, as you continue to study, work, and build your connections and ties in the Netherlands, I wish to remind you that a stronger St. Maarten and a stronger kingdom depends on your contribution in the public, private, and civic development of St. Maarten. My brothers and sisters, I say this because I believe that we won't get where we need to go as individuals, as St. Maarten, or as a kingdom, if we as St. Martiners don't take the wheel and travel down the road together. St. Maarten needs you. It needs you. It needs you. It needs all of us. It is because of that belief that when I graduated from university on August 24th, 1987, August 24th, 1987, that I flew back to St. Maarten on August 26th, 1987, because I recognized that St. Maarten needed me, as it needs you today. Now, it does not have to be that extreme, but I'm sure you got the message. My fellow brothers and sisters, in summary, it is imperative that you continue to prepare and to take steps to build a stronger St. Maarten as one of the pillars for a stronger kingdom. I say that and I close by commending USC for this wonderful initiative and remind you as St. Martiners and friends of St. Maarten present that the future rewards those who press on for good and for the progress of their own and for others. For that is the spirit of the Christmas message. It is with that prospect to press on for a stronger St. Maarten with stronger ties and a stronger kingdom that I hereby, on behalf of my wife Marie-Louise and myself, wish you, Ms. Gums, the chairlady of the USC board, all USC board members, and all present here this evening, a wonderful evening of family get-together and a joyous, safe, and peaceful Christmas season. Thank you, and God bless all of you.
Indeed.